Yeah, the whole sequence there was an amazing bit of acting and writing too, beautifully. But did any of the other actors get jealous that you got to be clean?
No, they're so sweet. I mean, like, I saw, like, Andy and Norman on the day when I was all, dressed up, and they were just like, oh, God, you look gorgeous, you look so beautiful. They're just sweet, they like being dirty. The boys like being dirty. They put more dirt on them. So no. They don't want to be clean.
You mentioned when you put the sword through Hershel's head. As an actor, when you did that, what was it like?
It was actually it was very hard, it was very painful. I didn't expect it to, as an actor, sometimes you're relying on technique and sometimes things really hit you. And that was one of those moments where it really did hit me very deeply because, something about, firstly, just the loss of Hershel, the loss of Scott Wilson was very traumatic for us. It wasn't something we had to even, reach for. It was a deeply traumatic experience to lose that actor, and he's an amazing man and kind of the dad of us, and so it was hard to go through the scene where I'm kneeling next to him and he has to go through that. And and Michonne also was very fond of Hershel, and it was just a deeply horrible thing that she couldn't help him. She managed to help Rick, but she couldn't help Hershel in time. And so, but there was something also about that head. It was so real looking, it really, really was, even close up. And it was really, it felt very, very real to do that.
It looked, the way you looked when you did it was, you could really see that it went really deep in.
Yeah, there was, I don't know, there was a combination of those things, I guess. But, of course, Greg Nicotero, he does make what is imagined very literal in how amazingly he puts together the props of the show.
Yeah, it's one of the things that makes the show what it is, I think, is that you just believe everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question about when you took the role and you came into it. You were coming into an established hit show with an established ensemble of actors that all knew each other. Plus, you were taking on a character that was iconic and loved from the comics. Did you have any trepidations, any nervousness about any of that?
Sure. It was scary, and I just had, but I also have a very high. My biggest critic is myself. And so I'm very much about, I need to know that I put in my best effort, that I went into my creative place where I found the best I could find. So that was my journey, because I know that I'm my biggest critic. And so I need to get deeply into something in order to really know I've given it my fullest effort. And so that was kind of my pursuit. And I was also very, moved by how amazingly I was accepted and embraced by the cast, which is an astounding family, and the crew. And so I was really, really touched by that, and how Laurie Holden and Lincoln, all of them, Stephen, Lauren Cohen, they just embraced me so immediately and helped me and settled me in, and really were there for me and really encouraged me to know that I was a part of them and that they instantly were accepting me. But at the same time, it was a place where, I loved that. I could see it when I watched it before I was even on it, that it's a place where your fullest effort is never not allowed. Like, it has to be there. You have to bring it every time, all day, and they were all doing that. And they want that from everyone who comes on. And I wanted that for myself. So it was really kind of focusing on that. And, I really wanted to do good by Kirkman. I think he created an amazing character. And, there was a debate on whether or not Michonne should have hair and, just go with my hair or go with the wig. And when I heard that Kirkman wanted it, I said, we're doing it. I want to do it then. Because there was just something so, even as a playwright, when someone has created something, you want to give them what they've created. And I really respect what he put on the page. And how he came up with her, I have no idea fully. It's an amazing character he came up with. So I really wanted to do what he envisioned. And I really think that it was a good idea to actually make her very different from me, visually, and to put her on every day. It did something to me, actually, to put on her shoes and her hair. And it's like, that's not me. It really was. That chicken.
And she moves and walks and stands differently than you do.
Yeah, and putting on those shoes, you know, I wouldn't wear shoes like that. I'd probably find some cute little pumpkin later. You know, the first day I put on exactly. But the first day I put on her shoes, something did shift in me. It was very interesting. But yeah, there's just something about her that is, you know, when you take it off the page and put it on, it's very palpable, which is a testament to how Kirkman crafted her.
What kind of